I was getting ready to, ride our horse for the Grand Prix last night. And I tell you what I liked. It made me very, very hyper aware of my hands, but it never felt harsh. It felt like it was different for him, and if he would normally try to brace against a bit at all, it wouldn't. He couldn't. He really couldn't, but it didn't feel like he wanted to.
But he didn't fight the bit. He accepted it.
He accepted it, and he got really, really light off my leg aids too. Mm-hmm. And I loved it. It was. He didn't overflex. He didn't go on his forehand. He stayed really light. And I know it was last minute, and it was probably not the right thing to do. But
How do you think it went since you changed the bit in the class?
I think it was good. I like how he used his shoulders better, and so did Jordan, the rider. I think that we'll definitely need. We had no martingale because we don't ride him in a martingale. Normally he goes in a pelham in the class. He is green, and so it's hard to tell. Also because there's so much activity here that he's not used to seeing. But he jumped great. I mean, he jumped great. But and sometimes he's a little slow because he jumps so high, and gets a little bouncy. That leveled out with this.
That bit changed that.
Yeah, he didn't. I guess he didn't feel like he needed to overjump. He used his shoulder a lot better, and I don't know if that's the bit. I don't know if it's the second week here, but I think the bit, and Jordan really liked it. Also, I think we'll play with it. I don't know that that's the bit he'll end up showing him, but for sure that's the bit I'll ride him in. And then I rode a junior hunter in it this morning. That gets a little heavy, just a little low. He's a little bit downhill. He's a really quiet, almost too quiet horse. And I liked it because I could, it sort of made him a little bit lighter. And, it was good. He's a good horse, but I liked it. So I'll probably use this on a lot of the horses.
Would you say that bit probably helped him lift his shoulders and extend out with that toe a little bit more for the hunters?
For sure. Yeah, I think that releases your shoulder. Because it's two totally different horses, and both of them it did. So it'll be interesting to see if it does it on a lot of horses. But you'd have to think two horses right away. They really felt, I guess, a lot freer in the shoulder.
Accepted it and really was able to pick them up and
no problems with it whatsoever.
Awesome.
So and if they look away, you can kind of like just one rein and it just. The way, I don't know, the action, and it's so soft, and it's independent. It's no fight, but you definitely get their attention.
What do you think the difference between this and a pelham is?
Well, I think a pelham, they're not as giving in the jaw. They don't flex as easily, through their pole. And I think this really was a totally different action.
Kind of breaks the left and right side for you where that pelham doesn't.
Kind of just backs them up a little bit.
Yeah.
But, it's two totally different
experiences.
But
awesome.
I like it. I really like it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking with us about
thanks.
the bit.
I'm buying a second one.
Yeah. So. It's got to be doing something right then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
And I think we have a big lesson program at home, and we have one big giant horse that's like a moose, and I thought I can even ride it. I bet I can. Obviously, you're not going to let the kids ride him with it, but you think, okay.
I might be able to.
I bet this will even work on him.
Tune him up for the kids, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need to be tuned up for the kids, right? But just to think, I'm going to try a lot of different horses with it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate it.